you guys, welcome if you are new, welcome back if you are already a subscriber. And today we are going to be doing a cash stuffing. If you're interested, stay tuned. Hey you guys, it's your girl Jamie. Welcome back for another video of me cash stuffing. And right now we are going to get into our cash count. And I need my calculator because, yeah, sometimes, if you know, you know. So 152, or not two, I'm sorry, another 100. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 320, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 260, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, is that 55 or 45? Let me recount. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10. So 110. So today we are going to be stuffing $890. I already took out the other half. That's going to be for the next week. But it would have been more if I included that in, but I did not. So we are going to start with my cash wallet, and we are going to see how much I left. How much money I have left over from this past week. From this week, may I say. This is, what's today? April the 11th, but this will probably go up on Saturday. But I wanted to get this done as soon as possible before I start spending. So I do have a few receipts that I'm going to scan into my Fetch Reward app. If you do not know what that is, then that is where you can scan in your receipts and you get points for that. And those points can turn into gift cards. So, yeah. And then I do have some change, but I will empty that off camera because I do not have my coin jar near me. So we do have a little cash left over. And in household, we have $2. Groceries, we have 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 35. Actually, I'm going to take out the ones and I'm going to roll this over, the 30 over. In personal, I have 5, which I think I want to roll over as well. And then gas is empty. Dining out, I have 20, which I am not going to roll this over. And then family, I have $1 and about $2. And then miscellaneous is 0. So I'm not rolling this 20 over because I want to use this 20 for one of my savings challenges. So in total, we have, not including the 30 that I left in groceries, we have 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have $29, and I'm going to set this to the side. Or let me not leave it up right there, because then I'm going to forget what that was for. So now we're going to move on to actual stuffing my cash wallet for next week. And we're going to be stuffing the usual. Nothing's changed. And for household, we are going to be stuffing $40. And that's going to get 120 and 2 10s. So 40. How has y'all's week been? I just went back to work as of today, and I felt a little out of whack. But, you know, I'll get back into my groove. Probably give me a week. I'll be back in my groove. For groceries, I am going to be stuffing 200, and that's going to get 150, 5 20s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 10s, 1, 2, 3, and 4 5s. 1. Ooh, this is some nice 5s. Let's see. Go from the middle. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's make sure I have 200 here. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. So we do have just 30 here, so go ahead and add that in here. Was it? I counted this. This was 200 plus 30, so 230. I'm not gonna count it again because you guys clearly see I just added $30. So $230 for groceries. Personal is going to be getting 120. I am looking to my cheat sheet to the side. 110 and 2 5s. These are some nice 5s. And personal is getting 20, 30, 35, 40. And then I have a 5 here, so 45. Oh, I have a coin in here. I'm just gonna put this to the side. And I may have to cut my light on, guys, because I think it's getting a little too dark. But now we gotta worry about the shadow. So my apologies. For gas, we are going to be stuffing 50. So I'm going to do 2 20s and 2 5s. And we now have 50. Dining out is going to be getting 50 as well, but I'm doing this in 2 20s and 1 10 for 50. Family is going to be getting 60, which I'm doing that in 2 20s and 2 10s. which now has 60. And then miscellaneous is going to give its 10. And again, these amounts is just for a week. And that is all for my cash wallet. And now we are going to move on to the fun part of cash stuffing, which is going into my sinking funds. And we're going to start off with my high priority binder. And I did add a few new things in here, but they're just stickers, okay? It was just this was a conversation me and my husband had, and I was just like, oh my God, tell me you're a 90s kid without telling me you're a 90s kid type of thing. And I ended up ordering them off Amazon, so yeah, if you know, you know. So, the only categories I'm going to be stuffing in this envelope is car maintenance. And I'm only going to be adding $10, which now has 120. And then emergency fund is going to be getting 10. Which now has 110. I really want to get this back up to 1,000 because I did have 1,000, but then I had to, you know, start over. And furniture is getting 5. So I'm hoping to get that back up to 1,000. And furniture now has 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And that is all for my high priority binder. And now we're going to go into low priority. And for low priority, we are going to be stuffing my car accessories. And car accessories is going to be getting 5. Which now has 25. Next is going to be wedding, which is going to be changed to anniversary. But until then, wedding. This is getting a 5 as well, which now has 30. And then miscellaneous will be getting no gifts. Miscellaneous will be getting 5. And now it has 10. Do anybody remember him? Oh my God. I used to love his show. It's a lot I used to watch, y'all. And it just, I don't know, it just touched my inner child seeing these stickers. And then $5 for debt, and that's all it has. And that is all for my low priority. And now we're going to go into my holiday binder. And I'm not going to be stuffing much in this one either. But we're going to do 20 in Easter. And it now has 25. And then we're gonna do 5 in, which one am I doing 5 in? Seasonal decor, which is getting 5. And this now has 10. I really want to save up for, winter holidays, like not winter, but like Halloween and Christmas, because those 2 holidays I like to go all out in. I don't know, I just love doing things for the kids. Then my family binder, and the only thing I'm going to be stuffing is in this one is going to be family fun. And family fun is going to be getting 5. And that's all it has. And then kids clothing is going to be getting 10. And it now has 20, 30, 45. So 45. Like, look at this one, guys. Isn't this cute? That is so cute. And that is all for my family binder. Oh, let me show you guys the baby one. Is it in this one? No, it's not in this one, but I'll show you guys when it comes up. And then next one is going to be my personal, which is just for me. See, 90s kid. And I just love this one, y'all. Like, oh my God, I just love her in that show. And I'm actually gonna be stuffing out. So savings is going to be getting 10. And saving them as 10, 25, 26, 27. Self-care is getting 10. I just went and got my nails done, so I had to go into this one, which now has 15. But I had to get my nails done before I went back to work because it was time. And then spending is getting 5. As you all may know, I may not know, but I did take out 3 envelopes and just put it into this one because that's what it was for. So it was like tattoos, technology, and weekend trip. And I was like, I need to kind of start taking some of these envelopes out that I don't really necessarily need. But I noticed I had a spending envelope, and then I had those 3, and I'm like, it would make sense if I just take that money out and just put it into spending because it's there to spend. Right, so spending is getting 5, which now has 35. And that is all for my personal binder. And next we're going to be doing our savings binder. And we're going to be stuffing 20 for DR. 10, which is now 30. For Chloe, we're going to be stuffing 10 as well. I try to stuff the same amount. So I have my $500 placeholder in there because I have this in my high yield savings, and then 30, so 530. And then Leon has the same, which he is getting 10 as well, which he now has 500 in high-yield savings and then 30 in cash. And yes, this is their savings. This is not like a yes envelope for them. I kind of I didn't start cash stuffing until like near the end, like September 2023. And I didn't start saving until then. And I started off slow because, you know, I had to figure out my bill situation and then our spending, and I'm like, okay, I need to start saving for them, even though it don't be much once they, you know, graduate high school. I still want to be able to have something, you know, so, you know, start now. Why not start now? And then lastly, oh, this is the baby one I want to show you. Isn't this cute? Oh my God. Yeah, look. And Eddie, yep, was watching that too. But vacation is going to be getting 10. My husband been talking about this cruise at the end of the year, so we're both going to try to save up for that. And vacation now has 20. And that is all for my savings binder. And now we are going to get into my savings challenges. And I'm going to start off with my savings challenge that I got from the Aesthetic Dollar. Because I absolutely want to finish this challenge. Like, some of the amounts is a little difficult because I pull from my wallet in between my paychecks, and yeah. So I didn't do the first week of March because I didn't have these envelopes yet, and I wasn't home yet. So that is why that one is left unchecked, but I will get to that one eventually. And this week we are going to be stuffing 60. So that's going to be a 50 and a 10. And I'm not going to check it off because I do want to do a video on stuffing my saving challenges. But so far we have $110 for April. And then next week is going to be 40. And that is all for that one. And then I have my my 100 envelope savings challenge that I just started doing. And this is going to be a slow one. I'm not in a rush to complete this, but I do want to complete this one. And so I'm going to be putting in 30. But if you guys seen my first video, I stated when I started this that I don't want to put any ones in here. So that's why I'm putting a $10 bill in 6, because 5 it's $6, and I don't want to just put 5 in here. So I have to round up to the next lowest bill, which is a 10. So I'm going to put a 10 in 6, 7, and 8. And then next time I'm gonna fill this page, which is probably gonna be 10, 10, and then 15, 15. So I'm gonna try to keep as little bills as I can in each one. So now I can take 6, 7, 8. So I'm gonna try to do 4 Oh man, I'm gonna try to do at least 8, but I know once I start getting in those higher numbers, it might lower down to 2, but we're going, oh, I meant to check off 9. And that is that. And then, so I want to tell you guys, I do have extra money here because I just made my husband a binder. And I'm so excited to start cash stuffing for him as well because there's things he wants to save up for too. So he's going to be cash stuffing $200. And for his binder, I'm going to be stuffing $10 for birthday. Oh, I do not like this 10. Car payment is going to be getting $100. And it's not necessarily a car payment, but I guess you can say it is. But we plan on getting a second car, and we want to save up as much as we can for that. So probably once we get up to maybe, I don't know, we're gonna play it by ear. But yeah, 100 for car payment, and that's what it has. Christmas, even though I'm stuffing Christmas 2 weekly, not necessarily doing my pay periods, he wants to save 2, which is nothing wrong with that. But for Christmas, for his binder is getting 10. And for debt, we're going to be giving it a 20. Emergencies, we're going to be stuffing 25. So I think I'm going to stuff 25 each time. So, and this number is going to vary. It's just this week, he's only stuffing 200. For health, we are going to stuff 5. For kids, we're going to do 5. Garden and yard, we are going to be skipping. Personal is going to get 5. And this personal is for his personal spending. Savings is getting 5. And for travel, it's going to be getting 15. That's what it has. And you guys are going to be seeing me stuff his more often because he gets paid weekly and I get paid bi-weekly. So I'm more than likely going to have more content to push out for you guys. But just let me know in the comments if you would like to see me stuff his binder as well. If not, I don't have to include his in this video. But as you can see, I've used all of my cash. Oh, I still have my rollover money. I have one more savings. I'm sorry, you guys. This is my 52-week challenge. I am trying to get caught up. And this week, I'm going to be stuffing 24. So 1, 2, 3, 4 into my 52 weeks. And I'm not going to color it in, but I am doing 7, 8, and 9 because I want to do a video on this one as well. But just so you guys can see my progress, I now have 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 45. And that is what it has, there we go. And that is that. And I do have some ones, but I don't have an envelope for this yet. Because I do want to start the $1 savings challenge. So I'm gonna have to make one for that. But as you can see, I have no more cash left, so that means I am on a zero-based budget. Every dollar has a job. So if you've made it this far, please comment a green heart, because green is my favorite color, of course. But if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next video. Bye.